morning, you guys. How are you? The sun was shining so brightly. I had to adjust a few things. I had to shut that door. So, unfortunately, it ruins the shot here. But how beautiful is that? Happy Easter, everybody. Okay, banded squat outs. I am going to do no band for the first one to warm up. And I'm also using a barbell today for my stiff leg deadlift. When you're doing your stiff leg deadlift, you're welcome to use a barbell, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, okay? So I'm just gonna use barbells all day today, and I'm gonna give you that option to use a dumbbell. So for your squat outs, with a band or without, you make that decision, and your stiff leg deadlifts as well. All right, cheers, let's go through this. It took a half hour this morning. I had a virtual client, and she did it in a half an hour, so. There we go. So let's just go for squat outs. And nice, deep, checking everything out, seeing how everything's working. And 20, good. So remember now, if you're not up to a full workout, you can go 3 sets of this, you can do 2 sets of this, you can reduce the number of repetitions, many ways to, excuse me, to modify. So I just said that I was going to use my barbell, but for this first set, again, I'm going to warm up with a kettlebell. You could be using a dumbbell, right? And I want you to drive those hips out and up, okay? 2, stiff leg deadlifts means those knees are straight, but they're not locked out, okay? So slight bend, or Romanian would be even a little bit more. But the main movement here is driving those hips backwards and lengthening those hamstrings, okay? So get that down pat before you load up on weight, right? You want to have your body memorize the movement, and you really want to understand how your body reacts to those. And then you can start lifting heavier weights, because the hamstrings and the glutes, which are responsible for this movement, or the deadlifts, are very strong muscles, all right? So eventually, you should be able to work up to a decent weight, but do not be ashamed to use light ones to begin. All right, here comes our squat outs with a band or without. I'm starting to really feel it now. I would say by the end of this workout, we're going to be modifying lots. All right. So using a barbell for your stiff leg deadlifts, it just provides a different load in a different way, okay? It's a subtle change, but nonetheless, it's a bit of a modification. So, stiff leg deadlift. can see where this is going. 4 sets today too. I just felt keeping 3 sections, 4 times, nothing too complicated. Oftentimes you look at that board and your brain just goes off and freaks out. So nice, organized, neat and tidy, in and out. Let's go. This is set 3. Good. That's 20 for me. You're going at your own pace. I could feel towards the end my knees caving in. So I may be reducing those reps next time around. I want to keep it in good form, okay? I do want to take it to fatigue. I do want to take it to failure, but I don't want to go beyond where I'm actually caving in and losing form completely. All right. You can see my barbell only going down as far as I can drive my hips out back, okay? Any further than this, I'm starting to use low back, okay? And that's not what we're doing today. We did that yesterday. So, driving hips back, hamstring lengthens, and a certain degree there, everyone's gonna be different. I have to stop because my bum won't go back any further. Right? Makes sense? Woo! Yeah. This can be a cardio workout too. Here we go for our last set of banded squat outs. You might be resting this set, moving into our next one, which we're going to be lying on the floor. Or if you have a raised platform, you can put your back up. Options, you guys. Always options. And that's it for me. I don't know, I might have gotten one more set out, but definitely not 2. We got lots coming up for those upper glutes, so. Alrighty. Last set, stiff leg deadlift or Romanian. Romanian is just a bent leg, all right, but the hamstrings are still lengthening as the bum drives out back, all right? Woo! Okay, so there you go. So I'm set up here. I got up early and thought about the flow, how I wanted this to work. So I'm set up with my lying banded abduction, okay? And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going for a lighter resistance because I want a good abduction, okay? And with 20 reps, that's plenty. All right, so I've set myself up here. You could be on a platform, like I said, you could be on the floor. You're probably gonna have a dumbbell. I don't know how many people have a barbell, but you know, with a barbell, and you'll see what I'm talking about here, when it's as low as this, I have to lift it up and put it on. And there's risk in that, and you have to be careful. So that's why the last time I used the bigger bar with the bigger plates, lifted it off the ground a little more, I could slide in. So there's a lot of considerations. You have your dumbbells and you will get a good workout. Just keep your brain in your bum. I bet you no one's told you that before. I gotta get rid of that. So, I'm just gonna grab my mats here in case that is hard on my back. There we go. All right, we're set. That's a nice little rest in between sets and get your brain engaged in the next movement. I'll just start out here. So if I didn't have my bench, I could be laying flat on the floor, I could be reclined, all right, and I'm just gonna open close, right? Or I could be up here. $12, ooh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 20. So here I go with my little game of getting in. Sometimes I just lift one end and then get myself under there safely. If I were using any heavier weights, I probably would not be doing this, right? And then at this point too, I'm gonna leave myself in this position and do the rest of my sets right here. But again, you gotta watch out for this bar. Lots of considerations. So now we've got our hip thrust. 1. Good. Recline. Make your adjustments the way you feel comfortable, okay? And open, close. 1, 2. Line. I remember with the kids, and they would be fixing their cars in the driveway, they would have these stands, and I keep thinking, I wonder if I could get those stands to use. I'm always thinking, home gyms, you know, if you're not gonna spend a ton of money, you know, you've gotta kind of be creative. Here we go. Second set. Glute thrust. I'll check this later. I can't see, but I feel like my lower leg is square. You know, I don't want to be too far out here. I want to bring it up so that it's, you know, a little closer to our body. Okay, so at the top of the movement, it's almost in a 45-degree angle or a 90-degree angle. That's what I'm trying to say. Woo! Here we go. And so of course, if you have your dumbbell on your hips, that's very easy to unload and do these, right? And load up. And again, the only reason I'm not doing that is because it's awkward and I feel unsafe. So for me anyways, I'm liable to get bruises. All right. At the top, this part of your body pretty much stays the same right here, right? And you're just lowering your finger hips. Good job. All right, we got one more set. So coming into this last donkey kick and squat, you might not be lifting what you usually lift because we're pre-exhausted, right? We've done 2 major sets for a bunch of major muscle groups. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at your weight stack for the next superset. Alrighty, last abductions. I'm feeling tension in my neck right now. And 20, beautiful. Here we go for our last set of thrust. Whew. Let me just, I'm gonna roll off my neck for a little. It creeps up on you, you gotta pay attention. Alrighty, here we go. That's nice. We got one more superset, 4 times back and forth. Just gonna slide that off safely. Good. Now, again, banded donkey. You can be on the floor on all fours and do your donkey that way, or you could be standing up and just contracting that muscle group. Mac is trying to get in. No, Mac. I had to shut the door. Poor little thing. Sorry, buddy. Alrighty, there. Where's my band? Where'd I put it? There we go. Alrighty, so for donkey, like I said, I'm going to be right here and I'm going to be squeezing, and then I'm coming into my squat back for my squats. Alrighty. Perfect. This is going fast. I was a little bit dreading it, not a lot. I was anxious to work off some steam today. Alrighty. So, is it 10 and 10? Watch the strain on the other side. The supporting leg and that whole side is contracting to hold you up and, you know, work with you. So it's going to scream. Okay, so for your squats, you're gonna have your dumbbells, if you have dumbbells, at your shoulders, at your chest, or at your side, or if you're with me, on the barbell. God bless us. It was a good idea when I thought about it this morning. We'll see how it pans out. I didn't know if I was going to leave my band on or not. I could just let it drop. I'm going to try one with a band. Good. So, there you go. Woo! Yeah, I didn't love the stability. And the focus had to be down there and here and there. So for my next 3 sets, I'm not using the band for my squats. We're fatigued. We've done enough work. Just really nice, full range squats with your dumbbells or your barbell. Good. If you're on the floor, that's fine. You're hitting here. Squat. Stay here. Stay here. Whoa. Excuse me. I might be modifying the next couple sets. Stay safe, you guys, okay? Donkey on the floor, standing up. If you want to try one of each, it's kind of interesting to see the difference. You know, the supporting leg, how much work it's doing, keeping you upright and stable. core engaged. We're gonna need our stretch tomorrow, you guys. Quick one. Whoa, I just made a big decision right there, that last one. I'm going for 8 reps here because I want to keep the weight. I could lower the weight and keep the reps. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Depends on where your brain's at. I'm going to keep the heavier weights on and go down in reps. So 8 for me, might be 10, might be 6 for you. You might be done after this round, right? Pay attention. It's still a lot. There's a lot of work going on. Let's see, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 16s. Yeah. 24 sets for legs, glutes. We are rock stars. Yeah, 24. Oh. Right? You know where you're at? This is our last round, so if you're done, you're done. If you're just starting to put this second lower body day in with us, you might take it a little easy. And it's not even necessarily the expenditure today. There's 2 more to think about. If you're not recovering well, you can't come back. And it's systemic fatigue, okay? It's not just, oh, my sore legs. You'll find, I find, especially for leg day, it takes a fatigue out of me, the whole body, right? So, be aware. All right, we got this. So excited right now, we're almost done. Right there. All right. Listen, when we do legs, when we do stuff like this, we're building fat burners, all right? The muscle that we're putting on, you're never gonna get bulky. You're not, believe me. But the muscle we do put on our little bodies, they're huge muscles. They require a lot of energy. And so they burn a lot of energy. All right, so just take care of your engines, your heavies. I think I got 8. I'll stop at 6 if I have to. We'll see. Alrighty. I wonder if you're all smiling as hard as I'm smiling right now. This is awesome. Okay, focus. Don't give up your concentration until you've lowered those weights to the floor. Because I find for me, it's that last set and that last rep, and my mind goes, yay, we're done. And then something happens because I haven't held it together to put the weight away, okay? So you're at risk if you stop concentrating on your exit. All right. Well, you guys, have a happy Saturday. It's gorgeous out there. Hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, we went virtual again, so here we are. It's you and me, you guys. We're gonna stick together, okay? Maybe out for a beautiful walk today. Who knows, right? Enjoy. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. You might as well show up for stretch. Honestly, I'm feeling so good. You know, and it's not like a brick in my face feeling, oh wow, I feel good. It's just subtle changes and differences that, you know, my squats are a little deeper and my shoulders are a little more limber. So anyways, give it a try, you guys. It's not bad. It's informal. I don't, you know, it's informal. Hey, Linda. Good morning, Dawn. Hey, you guys. I will talk to you later, okay? I'll go put this up on the board. All right, see ya.